Before we get into how Shamea is having to correct Andy, we're gonna get into just for a quick second how this man right here needs to be arrested. Okay, he needs to be arrested. The actor, arrest him immediately. I just finished The Polygamist on Netflix last night, and I want him arrested in real life. Okay, just take him away. Just go ahead and take him away. Okay, um, and ma'am, ma'am, Joyce, Miss Joyce, let me just say this before I dive in. If you have not seen The Polygamist on Netflix, I need you to stop everything you're doing after you watch this video and go ahead over to Netflix and invest in the 22 episodes that I just invested into so that you can feel traumatized like me. Okay? Now, note that I said that and then come back to this video later after you done watched it. If y'all want me to do a full review, y'all got to let me know in the comments. Okay? Let's get into. We got a couple of things to talk about, y'all. My bad. I just finished it last night, so my spirit is still vexed. All right, so let's get into the Shamea of it all and Andy of it all. Y'all know, yesterday they had the red carpet for the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip in New York City. I think that's where it was. I think it was in New York. And we could go over the fashion and all of that stuff like that there. And we may, because our friends over at No Chaser, I have to tell you, them and Fashion Bomb Daily did a really good job of like covering the event in terms of like social media and giving what everybody was wearing. Okay. So Andy reveals that Shamea and Portia steered clear of each other at the party. Okay. At the party. And he says that the reason why Shamea wasn't a housewife sooner is because Gerald didn't want them filming at their home.
Was there and Portia and Shamea's husband. And so they kind of stayed clear of each other, but it was all very calm. And it was funny. I was talking to Shamea and her husband, and there's been so much talk about Portia. The narrative has been that Portia didn't want Shamea to come on as a housewife. But I was saying to Shamea and Gerald, I said, Shamea, something that's not been discussed much, which to me was always the big barrier of you joining the show, was that Gerald wanted nothing to do with it, and he didn't want you shooting at your house, Sterling Hall, and that was the case. Also, so that was part of the real story about why Shamea was not a housewife sooner. And I was saying to Gerald, I said, when you show up, it's really great, and it was nice. I had never met him. The HVAC king. He's the HVAC king.
I mean, let me tell you something about having a film crew in your home. For those of you that don't know, okay, if you are having someone film from a reality TV show in your home, 9 times out of 10 there are going to be damages. Okay, the reason I say that is because sometimes they'll have to do some taping in certain rooms in terms of like actual tape. I'm saying like tape. So the likelihood that you might have like paint or nicks from equipment and stuff like that is highly likely. Not to say that's the reason why he wouldn't want them filming in his $1 million home, but I'm just letting you know that that happens. But Shamea is in the comments and she says, my husband has never had a problem with me filming at our home or with our children. He just never wanted to be on the show. Okay. So there is that. The man never wanted to be on the show, and it don't look like that has changed. Shamea, baby, I don't think that has changed not one biticle. Okay? Not one iota has it changed. And so, girl, when the camera shows up, he shuts down. Okay? When the camera come around, he shut down. So I don't even know, man. I personally just feel like I don't even know if I would want to put him through all this, to be honest. And I'm sure he's being supportive because he wants her to do her thing. But I don't know that I would be wanting to put him, because he just seemed like he don't seem like he just seemed like one of those guys that just kind of like want to live and work and do his for his family and stuff like that. I don't think he care about being famous at all. Point blank in the period. All right. More Andy. The people are wondering, Andy, how do you really feel about Miss NeNe Leakes? Because y'all, NeNe Leakes was not there at that event. At least if she was not pictured in any way, shape, or form. Okay? She was definitely talked about.
Yeah, me too. Great, really great.
Open up, Vic.
I mean, we couldn't have celebrated 20 years without her. She's such an important part of the franchise. It was really fun. And the response has been great.
Okay, so a lot of people, shout out to our friends over at MrHousewives. They're like, we couldn't have celebrated. Oh, Andy, the wordplay. Somebody else says he does not like her. He hates her guts.
Oh, don't make that face. Oh, don't make that face. Oh.
It looked as if he physically hurts to praise NeNe in public. He's a mess, is what they're saying. Andy do not like that lady. He really going to be mad when all the highest viewed episodes are the ones including NeNe. His body language comes off as he really don't give a dang about that woman. He fried AF. Nothing unusual. Ooh, Lord, allegedly. I didn't realize that's what. Oh, I didn't realize what I was just saying right now. I didn't realize that was the person that said. And is livid he has to speak these truth against his will. I love it. The people are just like, They are over it. I'm wondering though why she wasn't at the event last night. I mean, it's like if y'all gonna bring her back and y'all gonna put her in the first, like the opening scene of the episode of the season, then y'all might as well embrace the fact that she's back and just go ahead and bring her along for the ride at this point. I don't understand this rigmarole that we have to go through. Y'all invited her back. So let's get with the program and put her on the promotional train just like everybody else. It only makes sense that she's a part of all of these celebrations if you're going to have her as a part of the cast or in any way, shape, or form a part of this mix. Like, let's just go ahead and do the doggone thing. And I understand that some of the things that she said about Andy were probably hurtful to him. But at the end of the day, if y'all have opened up this doorway, like, let's go ahead and do it. Like, let's go ahead and go all the way. Like, all of this punani popping is just like, it's just aggravating because it sends a confusing signal to the audience that you guys really almost still don't want her to be a part of the mix. But you want her there because, number one, it wouldn't make sense without her. And number two, you know she's going to bring in the ratings. So I just say bring her on back. I mean, everybody can seemingly get along. But you know who's not quite ready to get along and let go? Brit Eady. But what is she speaking about?
So I've had a lot to say for a long time, but, in 2026, I've learned.
She looks good.
Sometimes you just got to shut the fuck up. Sometimes you got to be still and listen and observe and watch and observe and watch and observe. So it's almost time for me to speak, but I got a little bit more time before I'm going to say too much. Because, when I get to talking a lot. But just know, I got a lot to talk about and discuss with the world, the universe. And, I just been sitting back and chilling and thriving as much as I can thrive. But we're still thriving, okay? Hair growing, shit is getting long, things are getting sorted out. And all the things that y'all be seeing, you gotta stop looking and
I'm looking at the dog in the back. So cute.
reading the blog. So I appreciate all you guys for checking in, checking on me, making sure I'm good. I'm good. My bitch is good, okay? My bitch is always gonna be good, all right? Do you see me? So with that being said, just know, I'll be paying attention, I'll be watching, but I just need y'all to not get clouded by the bullshit. But outside of that, got a lot of great things going on. But, when you got great things going on, you gotta be still and not let the universe and the world know what you got going on until it's ready, until it's time. And so, you motherfuckers don't know when it's time, okay? But that's why I ain't been saying too much. That's why I just been, being cute, chilling, and watching things naturally unfold. Because
What, pray tell, is she watching? Is it The Polygamist as well? I'm just, and I guess what I'm trying to get at is like, y'all know I've always stated that I liked Brit from the get go. I think had things not went into the direction that they went, she would have made for a really interesting housewife had she been given the opportunity to grow into where she could potentially grow into. I mean, but if she had not left, would we have K Michelle? Would we have Pinky? I don't know. What I do know though is that I am clueless as what she's as to what she's talking about. Um, Shout out to I also saw this on Housewives, so my housewife. I gotta shout out my boo. Um, and shout out the neighborhood talk as well too. The owner of the neighborhood talk, Kyle says, "Come sit with us, Brit." I agree. I agree. I would like a sit down situation, Brit. Like, let's get it popping. I really want to know what else is going on, in the words of Cynthia Bailey, and the name of her new hit single that I'm sure will be released either Sunday or Monday. Like, I want to know what's going on. Like, what are we speaking about? What are we talking about? Is this about the lawsuit with Bravo? Is that still happening? Did you win, lose, or draw? A lot of times when people win these things, they can't really say much because they might have got that guap. So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know. All I know is that it ain't time for her to talk, but she gonna talk. What she gonna talk about? I don't know. Okay, I'm waiting. I think I'm still mad about the polygamist. So, just work with a brother here. Side note, now that we've gotten the stories out of the way, I do have one more small unique announcement. So, an interesting situation has arisen in which our Bali trip that's coming up, y'all know we are doing 2 back-to-back weeks in Bali. One is September 28th of this year, in about a month, next month, to October the 5th. And then the next week will start in Bali for the next group, October 8th through the 15th. Now, I had someone ask me if they could potentially open the group trip back up, if we could squeeze in one more room. This had been previously sold out, okay? The supplier has been able to open up a room. Now that person cannot go, okay? So we're in a position now where there's an extra room available. If you are interested in going to Bali and you want a single accommodation, it is available for you. I will place the link in the description of this video. It will be pinned in the first comment. All the information is within the link. You will just need to go in and select it, and then boom, you're in. The next thing you will do is book your flight. So if you missed out on this opportunity and you are thinking that this is for you, if you have been thinking that this is your sign and you got your card ready for the funds to process, go ahead and book it, because again, this ain't just a trip. This is an experience. Okay. This is something where you go to Bali, you come there one way, and then you leave changed. That is the goal. All right. So if this is for you, let me know. Additionally, okay, if you have not already done so, go register your email at skyboundtravel.com. Okay. Skybound Travel. I think that's the website. So that you could be on the list to know the next trip that is coming up in February. You don't want to miss this. Okay. It is an opportunity of a lifetime. So, with that being said, tap in. The link is below and it will be in the pinned comments. Just grab it. Whoever grab it, get it. And that's it. It's done. No more left. Okay. With that being said, let's go and then watch The Polygamist, y'all. And I will be watching DR from Detroit today because episode 3 of season 2 is out today. So also be sure to catch that too. With that being said, make sure you guys subscribe like this video, and I will catch you in the next one.